Lagoa Property Services. So let's dive in. So obviously this is your old logo. Don't know who did that or how you did it, but I don't mind the bottom bit actually. Top bit is too busy for me, you know. Maybe you just quickly rushed it to get it out, to get something going, sort of thing. But yeah, listing all your stuff on a logo is a no-go. And yeah, it's just too busy, too much going on. So I thought let's try and start from scratch, get something a bit more dynamic, something a bit more professional, and something a bit cleaner, something really nice and clean. So I thought we'll steer away from circles because I've been doing circles a lot. So we start to do something a bit more around property and building. So I thought something like a bit like a building block. So I basically thought, well, what about something strong like a hexagon? You know, a hexagon's very strong. You can build it up. It's a symbol and stuff. And I thought, well, it's actually a cube as well. So looking at the shape, I started to sort of grid it up sort of thing so I could sort of see some letters coming within it. And I thought, well, what I can do is grid it up and take away the parts that I don't need to form this shape here. Obviously you can see there's some letters in there and it actually forms the cube. So I thought it looks pretty nice as an iconic thing. It's its own shape. There's nothing else like this, you know, around. You can't. It's not done by AI. It's all hand drawn and everything. So how does that break down? Obviously, it's quite obviously that's Lagoa for the L part, the P property, and obviously the S for services. And also it could be your name, you know. It could be big S for Stu. So that is the iconic shape, which I wanted to do, you know, to stand alone, to have some sort of clean symbol. And then I started using different ideas, stacking it up, gridding it, you know, seeing how it looked like, you know, as a background as well as an icon, then different ways of presenting it with sort of Lagoa Property Services all the same letters together. These are kind of sort of mini business card background templates and things like that. So in the end, I kind of went for something after I got rid of all these, something I quite like this background as itself. I know it might be a bit dark, but obviously got the dark point on the left, you know, which, you know, is quite nice on a business card, a bit more premium to have two sided printed. And on the white, nice, clean, simple two colour, you know. We've got the icon there, we've got what it is, just your name and the contact sort of thing. I don't think you really need to list what you do. And you know, if you want to stand out and look clean, have a nice clean image and stuff, you know, everyone seems to draw a house or have a paintbrush or wrench. It just, no, you know, if you've gotten that high end where you're talking about, was it, I can't remember what you said now, was it butterfly interiors or something? I can't remember now. Where you seem to have it nice and clear. So I actually really like it. I don't know what you think, but I think it works quite nicely just as a background. You know, you can have that as a background image on your website or, you know, wherever you want it to show, like. And then obviously this is kind of what it would kind of look like as a mock-up. Obviously it doesn't have to be this one. I obviously got all the other ones I've done, or there might be something completely different. I did think about QR codes and stuff, but I was trying to make the middle bit scannable, but it was looking a bit messy. I just quite like the clean image of this. So that's how it would look. Your kind of branding like that with the color blue. I mean, it doesn't have to be these colors, but how would that look, you know, on something like a van, something? So I thought I'd do your van, and I think that looks pretty damn good to me. So you've got the L and the P. It's kind of cut off, but it's fine. And we've got the S on the door, and we've got a little bit of the pattern along the bottom, kind of a bit like carbon fiber. And then I came up with this tagline: excellence in transforming spaces. Now, obviously, you don't just do houses. Obviously, you do hotels, offices, and all sorts. That's why I said spaces instead of homes, transforming homes. I thought it was quite nice, this little tagline. And obviously your logo on the side. Obviously you might not want to wrap a whole car in this colour, van in this colour. You might want it in white, Haven't tried it in white, but I just quite like that. I mean, if that pulled up outside my house, that says, whoa, you know, these guys mean business. It looks really professional. I love the icon. I don't know what you think of it, but you'll let me know. But I think there's nothing else like that. It's clean, it's simple, it says what it does on the tin. It's got an icon, which is really good because you can have that on a blinking polo shirt. You know, you can just have it as a symbol. The symbol is a shape, a building block. It's a strong shape, but also it's the fact it's the letters of your company as well. You know, so a lot of thought's gone into it. So tell me what you think, and